Hello, kiddos. I hope you're all feeling well and healthy. I'm just going to go over this study guide and you can use it to check your answers. I thought it would be great to do that before we take the test. So some of these I'm not going to spend much time on. You can just check your answers and make sure you got it correct because like this first one is just a basic telling time question. Kayla looked at the clock on her way to the movie. Okay, what time is shown on Kayla's clock? Well, it's 1:10, and the other way of saying 1:10 is 10 minutes after 1. Okay, let's look at number 2. Gazala, is that name? I don't know. Gazala started running at 5:55 p.m. and stopped running at 6:20 p.m. How long did Gazala run? Okay, so we've talked about this kind of problem. Some of you may want to do a number line, which is fine. You would start here with 5:55 p.m. I'm actually going to just use the clock this time. So I'm going to count how many minutes she ran. Okay, so I'm going to count forward until I get to 6:20. Remember, 12 is a magical time machine, and the hour changes at 12. So let's count forward to 6:20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So she ran for 25 minutes. Let's look at the next one. Sean has 72 cents in his pocket, which shows the fewest coins he could have in his pockets. 2 quarters, 2 dimes, and 2 pennies. Let's see, that's 50, 60, 70, and 2. Okay, so that's 5 coins. $1/2, 2 dimes, 2 pennies. So that is 4 coins. Ooh, I like that one so far. 7 dimes, 2 pennies. No, that's way more coins. $1/2, 4 nickels, 2 pennies. I don't like that either because if I had 4 nickels, remember when we did this lesson, we said we could trade nickels for dimes. Instead of 4 nickels, you could have used 2 dimes. So yeah, it was B. $1/2, 2 dimes, and 2 pennies. Braden and his family are going on a trip. Their airplane leaves at 10:30 a.m. Remember to underline your important information. They need to arrive at the airport 40 minutes before their flight. It takes 15 minutes to get to the airport. What time should Braden's family leave for the airport? Okay, so 10:30 is what time the airplane leaves. Okay. So let's take a hop of, how do you want to do it? Do you want to do 4 10-minute hops or one? Hey, how about if we get rid of this 30? How about if we turn this 40 into 30 and 10? And so then I take a 30-minute hop back, right? That is 10 o'clock. And then a 10-minute hop back. I'm ignoring the marks that they made, as you can see. I want to make sure I have room. So 10 minutes before 10 o'clock would be 9:50. Now, if you didn't remember that, look at all these different example clocks. Well, not there, but look at all these sample clocks you could look at. All right, so I did my 40. And now I'm going to count back 15 minutes. Okay, so boop, minus 15. What's 50 minutes minus 15 minutes? More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Okay, 35 minutes. So it would be 9:35 a.m. And you can always draw your own number lines out here somewhere, anywhere. Oh, you're taking the test on a computer. Make sure you do have a piece of paper to write. Evan eats breakfast at the time shown on the clock. Okay, well, this is 7:20 a.m. Let's keep going. Okay, let's look at the next one. Chess club starts at 4:50 p.m. The club lasts for 30 minutes. Now, I can do a number line for this one, but I think my best strategy is actually to count forward on the clock. The only thing that you really have to make sure you remember is right now it's 4:50. When we pass that 12, we're going into the 5 o'clock hour. Remember, when we pass the 12 going this way, we add an hour. So let's just count forward 30 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so it's 5:20. But wait, is it 5:20 a.m. or 5:20 p.m.? Oh, yeah, you're right. It says p.m. right there. So that would be our answer. Christian has these bills in his wallet. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so he's got $9. So 5 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, yeah, $9. There's our sum of $9. Our answer is D. This one, it's kind of hard to see the money, but the good news is online, it will be easy to see. Okay, so this is a quarter, this is a dime, this is a nickel, and the last two are pennies. I'm just going to count this money amount, and I'm going to check it with my sum. Let's see. 25, 30, 40, 41, 42. So we've got 42 cents. Now, because this first coin is not worth 1 cent, it can't be that. Okay, and this is 25 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. A nickel is worth 5 cents. And then the pennies are worth 1 cent each. I like that. In fact, that has my sum. Okay, this does not have my sum, so that cannot be the answer. And neither can that. There we go. Okay, Zoe gets ready for karate class at 10 minutes after 4 in the afternoon. Okay, there's my important information. 10 minutes after 4. At what time does Zoe get ready for karate class? Okay, so 4 o'clock. What time is it? 10 minutes after 4 o'clock. What was that? I can't hear you. Oh, okay, 4:10. Well, wait a minute. There are two 4:10s. I have to know AM or PM. It doesn't tell me. But it gives me a clue. Afternoon, which lets me know it's 4:10 p.m. Okay. So I actually do not like this strategy at all for this one. Gavin cleaning his room. He started at 6:25 and he stopped at 6:50. I don't like this strategy. Okay, the number line, I can't subtract because I can't subtract. Oh, maybe I can't. Can I subtract? What do I have to do to subtract? Let's try it. Okay, remember, the end time is the big time and it goes on top. 650 minus 625. More, excuse me, more on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Okay, now I have 10 minus 5 is 5, and 4 minus 2 is 2. 25 minutes, does that seem reasonable? Is 25 plus 25 50 minutes? It is. So you don't have to use what they used here. I could have also used a clock. Let me find a clock real fast that I don't need. Okay, so let's say 6:25. So I'm going to draw my own line here. 25, and there would be 6. Okay, and then he ended at 6:50. So right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so we know we're right. We got the same answer. Mia has 39 cents in a drawer, which shows the fewest coins she could have. Okay, well, fewest means the smallest amount. So this definitely is, this is 39 cents, but that's a whole lot of coins. That's the most amount of coins. Excuse me, I'm sorry. 25, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So we got 39 cents with 2, 4, 6 coins. Okay, this is clearly more than 6 coins. Now, wait a minute. This is only 3 coins, but is that 39? 25, 35, 36. Don't let them trick you because you might have saw that, hey, that's only 3 coins, but that's a quarter. That's not a $50. They couldn't start with a $50 because it was 39. So don't let them trick you. Moving on. Kylie baked a pizza for 15 minutes. She took the pizza out of the oven at 12:05 p.m. At what time did Kylie put the pizza into the oven? So they give you a number line here. I don't like their number line. I like to create my own. So since it said she took it out of the oven at 12:05, that's our ending point, right? So we're going to go 12:05 p.m. Okay, so she cooked it for 15 minutes. Remember that 15 has 1 10 and 5 ones. So I'm going to take a 10 hop back and a 5 hop back. Now remember, I told you it doesn't matter which one you start with. Excuse me. So I see that I have 5 minutes here and 5 minutes here. I'm actually going to take my 5 hop back first so I can get rid of that 5 minutes. 12:05 minus 5 is 12 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to mark out that 5 ones. Now I'm going to take a 10 hop back. Now let's pretend for a minute I don't know what 10 minutes before 12 is. So let's look at this clock. Okay, so if my minute hand was here, okay, and we're going to pretend that's 12. We're going to ignore the hour hand and minute hand. And I counted back 10 minutes from 12. Remember, 12 is a time machine. Anytime we cross 12, we gain an hour or we lose an hour. This time we're going to lose an hour because we're counting back. So 5, 10. Okay, so it would be 11:50. Oh, and look, we went from 12 o'clock p.m. to 11:50 a.m. Okay, so what time was it? It was 11:50 a.m. Now let's work the one that I already wrote on. Mackenzie left to go to the grocery store at 10:05 a.m. She returned home at 11 a.m. So here's 10:05. And what we're going to do is we're going to count forward till we get to 11. And that will be when the minute hand reaches the 12. So let's count forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 minutes. Austin looked at his watch before he began washing dishes. What time is on Austin's watch? Okay, so this is 7:05. What is another way of saying that? Would we say 5 minutes after 7? I like it. 7 minutes till 5? So in 7 minutes, will it be 5 o'clock on this clock? No, that's not reasonable. 5 minutes before 7. No way, it's already 7. Not reasonable. 7 minutes after 5? No, what time would that be? Right, that would be 5:07. So yes, it was A. All right, let's look at the next one. Natalie gets out of school at 3:50 p.m. It takes her 15 minutes to walk home. Next, she spends 10 minutes eating a snack. Then she spends 30 minutes reading. Okay, again, I told you guys I don't like using these pre-made number lines. I'm going to make my own. Okay, so since she gets out of school at 3:50 and then she does all of these things, 3:50 is going to be my starting point. Wow, that's a late school day, isn't it, guys? Okay, so now I'm going to hop forward to see what time she finishes reading. 15 minutes has 1 10 and 5 ones. So you can break that down into a 10 hop and a 5 hop. Or you could do a 15-minute hop. However you choose to do it. We've talked about so many strategies in class. I'm going to do a 10 and a 5 because the students really responded better with that. This time we're going this way, so we're adding plus 10 plus 5. What is 350 plus 10 minutes? Oh my goodness, what is that? Because 360 is not a time. Right, we talked about how when it's 360 or 460 or 560, you need to send that 60 minutes over to the next hour, and it would just be 4 o'clock. And now we're going to add 5 minutes to 4 o'clock for 4:05. Now I'm going to mark out 15 minutes because I've used it. Okay, then she spends 10 minutes eating a snack, so I'm going to make a 10 hop. Plus 10, and I'm going to mark it out. 4:05 plus 10, 5 plus 10 is 15, so it's 4:15. Now she's going to spend 30 minutes reading. So I can do that in a couple different ways. I can do 3 10-minute hops. Some of you know how to do just a 30-minute hop because you can add 30 minutes to 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and demonstrate the 3 10-minute hops. So we've got 10, 20, 30, plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. Okay, so 3:15 plus 10, I said 3:15, I meant 4:15, plus 10 is 4:25. 4:25 plus 10 is 4:35. And 4:35 plus 10 is 4:45. So what time did she finish? That is correct, 4:45. Okay, last page, yay! Maya found these coins, and I'm going to label them. I know if you have your paper, you can see them quite clearly, but if not, if you're just watching, we've got 3 dimes and a nickel. So I'm going to count the value of that, 10, 20, 30, 35 cents. So down here, I'm going to look for the addition sentence and the sum that matches. And I already see it. I bet you do too. Okay, so how much is a dime worth? 10, right? So we need 3 10s in the beginning of our equation. Nope, that can't be it. Nope, that can't be it. Oh, I like it. Does my sum match? Yes, I like it. But I always look at all of my answer choices. Is a dime worth 25 cents? No way. So that is your answer. Gabriel finds 21 cents on a table, which shows the fewest coins he could have found. Okay, so 2 dimes and 1 penny is 21 cents, and that would be 3 coins. 1 quarter, that's not 21 cents, that's 25 cents. 4 nickels and 1 penny, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, but that's 5 coins, so that couldn't be the fewest because we've already got 3. 1 dime, 10, 15, 20, 21. So that's 4 coins. Nope, that wasn't the fewest either. Mr. Alexander works at the bank. He leaves for work at the time shown on the clock, 8:25. What time does Mr. Alexander leave for work? 8:25 p.m. or 8:25 a.m.? We've got to do some thinking, right, on this one. First of all, 5:28 doesn't match. Okay, they're trying to trick you there. So now we have 8:25 p.m. and 8:25 a.m. You have to know kind of banking hours, okay? So 8:25 is 5 minutes away from my bedtime. Do you think the bank is open at that time? No, it is not. But it would be at 8:25 a.m. Brandon is taking a bus to visit his grandmother. He leaves his house at 7:15 a.m. He walks for 5 minutes to the bus stop. The bus ride takes 30 minutes. The walk from the bus stop to his grandmother's house is 10 minutes. Okay, so since you're working on a piece of paper, your test is digital, and you know I don't like the pre-made number lines. I'm going to make my own. Okay, so he leaves at 7:15, and we're adding time to it. So we're going to have to start on this side of our number line. 7:15 a.m., okay, and he walks for 5 minutes to the bus stop. So I'm going to take a 5-minute hop. Oh, that's easy. 7:15 plus 5 minutes would be 7:20. The bus ride takes 30 minutes. Now, I can take one 30-minute hop, or I can take 3 10-minute hops. Now, because it will be easy to add 30 to 20, I'm actually just going to take a 30-minute hop here. The whole thing. Okay, 20 minutes plus 30 minutes is 50 minutes. So we're at 7:50. Oh, we're getting very close to 8 o'clock. The walk from the bus stop to his grandmother's house is 10 minutes. Okay, so one 10-minute hop. Okay, now I'm getting 7:60 when I add those together. What does that mean? Can I have a time of 7:60? No, remember we regroup this hour over to the 7 and it becomes 8 o'clock. Okay, so since we started at a.m., we finished at a.m. Ooh, I don't like that. Look at that. They put a decimal there, not a colon. 8 a.m. Last problem. I know you're thrilled. Megan began walking to school at 25. Nope. Goodreaders back up when it doesn't make sense. Megan began walking to school at 20 minutes before 8. What is another way to write this time? Well, I've got to figure out what is 20 minutes before 8. One strategy, you can literally draw a clock. For reals, you can. 2, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so 20 minutes before 8. So I know that it's still 7. And then when it was 8 o'clock, I would count back 20 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20. So my minute hand would be here. So what time would that be? 7:40. Okay, remember you can do all of those strategies. Draw a number line, draw a clock, use a clock that's already there that you can see. Whatever you need to do to get you to the right answer, go for it. All right, may the force be with you.